So now that you've seen how to leverage the GPU for 2D content, let's talk about how we will change the web with 3D. One of the innovations we want to drive through our work in Flash is to help deliver powerful 3D capabilities that mirror the experience you get on a game console. In fact, we believe Flash is the console of the web today. Let's take a look at some examples that show you how 3D on the web is real. So I'll start by showing you how Stage 3D is advancing the level of graphic quality and game experience on the web. This is a demo level of Tanky Online, which is currently a game that targets Flash Player 10, and they are now transitioning over to use Stage 3D in the GPU and really up-leveling the production level for this game. So it's a multiplayer game that supports millions of players that battle each other on a virtual battlefield. So let's take a little bit of a tour. Go out here in the sunlight so you can really get a sense of the tank. We'll take a little pause here and just take the camera around. And look at the rich details. There's graffiti. The city's really taken a beating. And I'll free up the camera here so that we can kind of, oh, look, there's a plane crash. Some really great reflections up here. And of course, one last thing, since these guys added it for me, a flamethrower. So you can see, everybody has to have a flamethrower, right? So you can see with the GPU, Alternativa can now support over 3 million polygons and modern effects such as lighting, advanced materials, shadows, and particle effects. One more time. So just to show you that 3D isn't just about gaming and blowing things up, I do want to show you another example, which is the Nissan Juke new car configurator. So this is brought to us by Digitas France and Nissan Europe, and this is a great example of a branded experience that's leveraging 3D and certain aspects of game experiences to really bring a memorable and engaging experience to the Nissan customer. So you can see here that I can change the color, and this is an effect that I really love. I actually picked a different color. There we go. That's a nice color. And you can actually take a little bit of a tour, and this is basically like an exact 3D model of the car. And you can zoom in here and look at the detail here, because you know the taillight's very important when you're driving. You've got to make sure it works. And we'll come back around over here and open it up. And this is really great if you're like me. I don't really like to go into the car showroom, so I can kind of take a look in here and see, is this the type of car that I might want to actually go in and test drive. I can take a look back here. Yep, it's got enough room for all my friends. So now let's take it for a test drive. So the object of this game is to collect all of these energy balls. Now there's 94 of them, and I'm not that good of a driver on this game, so I highly recommend that you go and try this out for yourself and see the surprise at the end, because this site does actually launch today. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. So you can see the speed and the quality. I mean, this is a really nice experience for Nissan to be delivering to its customers. Actually drive off into the sunset here and move this camera around. Look, I'm basically doing like a really fancy car commercial all in the browser. There you go. I get all the fun demos. So that's just a tiny glimpse into what 3D on the web is going to look like. And we're really excited about the opportunities this is going to create for everyone. Now, before I go, I want to leave you with something that will truly stretch your mind to imagine the possibilities. Now, we've come a really long way since we first demonstrated Quake running in Flash in MAX 2007. I don't know how many of you remember that. It was a pretty pivotal moment for us. But I want to show you just how far we've really come. Please welcome founder and technical director of Epic Games, Tim Sweeney, and senior programmer, Josh Adams.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us. So, gamers in the audience already know who you are, but for everyone else that may not be as familiar, can you tell us about Epic Games?
Sure. Epic develops leading-edge games and engine technology. We're known for Unreal Engine 3, which powers games such as Mass Effect, Infinity Blade, and Gears of War 3, which we just launched for Xbox 360.
And 3 million copies sold in the first week. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, Epic has always been known for raising the bar and really pushing the boundaries in the gaming industry. How do you see Adobe and Epic raising the bar on the web through Flash?
Well, we've always loved and known web games. We've all played Bejeweled and Farmville, right? Well, the Flash player now upgrades the web to a AAA gaming platform capable of running high-end games with world-class graphics. Here we're going to show you the combination of Unreal Engine 3 and Flash together with Josh Adams driving a demo. We're starting with the Unreal Editor, which is a content development tool for AAA games. We're looking at a level from Unreal Tournament 3, a game that we shipped for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. And now, just a few keystrokes later, we can play this in the web with significant visual upgrades.
So that's really impressive. What's going on here?
Well, it's pretty amazing. Unreal Engine 3 is 1 million lines of C++ code, and we're now taking advantage of Adobe's compiler technology to compile this code to run securely within Flash. Now, Flash provides a modern shader-based graphics library comparable to OpenGL that enables us to access the full hardware-accelerated power of a modern PC. So overall, the performance is high, and the code is compatible cross-browser and with all of the major platforms.
So that's really amazing. But I think that probably a lot of you in the audience think this might be a video and not a real game. So Josh, why don't you play a little bit? So what do you guys think? Pretty amazing, huh? So we are definitely excited to be working with Epic to deliver this new wave of fidelity and quality for the web.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Josh. So as you can see, Adobe and our partners are truly excited about 3D and the opportunities it represents for the web. And you can create these 3D experiences starting today using tools and frameworks from the community and our partners. We expect you will fully push the boundaries of this technology, and we can't wait to see how you're going to change the face of the web. And now I'll hand you back to Danny Whitaker.
So what do you think of that Unreal Tournament playing inside the browser? I bet you didn't think that was possible. We ourselves even had doubts, and the folks at Epic did an amazing job working with us and our engineers to create that unbelievable experience, which we're confident is going to introduce a completely new world of 3D innovation on the web and a new world of gameplay that can really transform the gaming industry and transform the web. So I hope you've been as inspired as I have been this morning by all of the different things that you've seen that have ushered in a new era of innovation in content creation and publishing on the web and through mobile app stores using your choice of technology, whether you choose to use HTML5 or to use Flash or to use them in combination. All of that is now possible, and you can deliver amazing and rich experiences that absolutely blow your customers away. A few last things before we wrap up. I promised you at the beginning that we were going to give you a link at the end that you would be able to follow to get access to all of the technology that we showed to you here this morning. That link is here. Feel free to go there now. You can get downloads of all of the different things, whether it's the new versions of the Flash player and Air runtimes, the work that we've done in the jQuery 1.0 release candidate, the current version of PhoneGap, the new preview release of Flex 4.6 with Flash Builder, the new Adobe Edge preview release that you saw today. All of those things you can access at this link, and we'd love you to do so. Begin experimenting with them, playing with them, and giving us your feedback. It's an amazing, amazing time of innovation for both applications and the web. Last thing before we wrap up, don't forget that here in the Nokia Auditorium tonight, we're going to have the MAX Awards, followed by sneaks. We really want to see you here. There's going to be some amazing things that you're seeing tonight, as well as a very special guest. And then after that, of course, we'll have tonight's party. I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you very much, and please enjoy the rest of MAX.